Hola amores, I am back with another video. Today's tutorial will be another look for my Faces of Fall series. So as you can see for today, I did more of like a earthy brown type of look. So if you like this look, definitely keep watching to see how I achieved it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so already. Definitely check out some of my other videos and I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay, starting off with brows, I'm using this E.l.f. Cosmetics brow pencil, and I'm just going to start filling in my brows. Next, I'm taking my Artistry Cosmetics Exact Fit Concealer in the color medium, and I'm going to just kind of outline the bottom of my brows, and then I'm going to go back with a concealer brush to really clean that bottom line out. Now for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using this Morphe eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger, just kind of dab that on there. This is my first time using this primer, so let's see how it works. So for today's eyes, I will be using the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. Looks like this. And if you didn't know, this palette was actually inspired by the Dahomey Amazons of Africa, which was an all-female warrior tribe, which came from a kingdom which I believe was located in what is present-day Benin. So if you watched my ancestry video, I found out I am 30% from the Benin Togo area. So hey, so I will be using these colors here because I, want to create like a brown, earthy tone type of brown vibe going on. So I think I'm going to use mainly this last row here and then this color right here, and I'm probably going to make it into like a cut crease. So first I'm going to start with this color right here called Cano, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So if you've watched some of my other videos, I have hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes like me, when it comes to placing the crease color, you don't want to put it in your actual crease. You want to put it slightly above your crease. And this primer is really creasing on me. Wow. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with my concealer and just put that all over because this joint is creasing. All right, so I'm just gonna place this color here. I'm going to take this color up here called Mino, and I'm also going to put that in my crease, or my fake crease that I just created, to add some more depth. Now I'm going to cut the crease with my concealer. And again, if you have hooded eyes, you don't want to make the crease just go up to like where your actual crease is. You want to make it go higher up so that when you open your eyes, you can actually see what you did. So I'm going to take my concealer, start here at the corner, and I'm going to bring it all the way up past my natural crease. Let's bring it up to about here. And then just bring it over. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this flat MAC brush and I'm going to go in with the color, this one right here called Moremi, and I'm going to put that halfway across my lid. So I'm just going to just pat that on there. Next, I'm taking this copper color down here called Benin, and I'm going to put that on the second half of my lid. Now, I saw someone in another hooded eyes makeup tutorial say that people with hooded eyes shouldn't wear shimmers on their lids. I can't remember the reasoning why she said that, but clearly I use shimmers all the time. So I love using shimmer shades. So I don't see why a person with hooded eyes wouldn't be able to use shimmer shades as long as you're placing the colors on your eyes correctly. Now, I'm going to go back in with this dark brown color here, Mino. And I'm going to darken my outer V. So I'm going to start over here in the corner, bring it upwards a little bit, upwards and over. And then I'm also going to bring it down like that. And then bring it inwards just a little. I'm not trying to smoke it up too much. Next, I'm going to take this flat liner brush. Again, use that dark brown right here. And I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes halfway across the bottom. And this will just kind of like bring it all together. And then with the same brush, I'm going to take this color again, Moremi, and do the inner bottom half. Next for eyeliner, I'll be using the Wetn Wild Megaglow. And now if you have hooded eyes like me, eyeliner in general can be a little tricky, especially if you want to do a winged liner. So my suggestion is, and if you want to see a more like in-depth walkthrough, you can look at my last video. I kind of explain step by step how to do eyeliner placement for hooded eyes. But the simplest way to explain it and what works best for me is to keep the line mostly thin. So all across here up until about this point, check and look at where your fold or your crease ends, which on this eye is, you probably can't really see, but, or maybe you can, is here. And so where the fold ends is where you can start to bring the liner up and wing it out. Because if you have hooded eyes and you start the wing too soon, when you open your eyes back up, it's going to be partially hidden. So that is what works best for me. So let's see here. So on this eye, my fold, it ends over here. So that's where I'll start to wing it out. Last for the eyes, I will be taking a little bit of color and putting that in the inner corner. So I'm going to take this color again. And I will be putting lashes on. It's just I always leave them for last because for me, putting lashes is the most annoying part of the whole makeup routine. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. And actually, I think I want to put a little bit on my brow bone as well. Now, onto the face. I'll be using this Morphe Continuing Setting Mist. I'm going to spray this all over my face. And now for foundation, I will be using this Wetn Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the color Cocoa. Now my usual flat buffer brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to blend that into my skin. And this foundation actually blends really easily, at least for me. I feel that it does because it's not like super thick, so it spreads across the face pretty easily. Highlight, back with my trusty concealer. Doing a few streaks under my eyes. One down my nose. A few streaks on the forehead. Above the cupid's bow. And on my chin. Taking a wet sponge and I'm going to blend that in. Now I will be contouring. Sometimes I contour with both the concealer and then go back and, you know, set it with the powder. Sometimes I contour with just powder. So I think today that's what I'm going to do. I find that it makes the contour look a little more natural and not as harsh as using both the concealer and the powder. But first, to set my highlight, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. And I'm going to set the highlight with this middle kind of yellow tinted color. And when you're putting your highlight, remember to bring it up the side of your nose a bit too. And now to contour, I am using, I always kind of alternate between these two bottom colors. So I'm going to be using that. Of course, under the cheekbones, around the side of my face, especially my forehead, because I do have a kind of a big forehead. And back down to the other side. And then I will be contouring my nose as well. And I'm going to use the lighter brown shade. I don't like my nose contour to be too like dark or rough. For blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. And I'll be using this color right here called Yara to put my blush. So it's a very nice warm color. It's not pink or red. I feel like it, and it looks really nice on my skin tone, so I definitely like that. Now to highlight, I'm taking this Wetn Wild Megaglow highlighting bar. Looks like this. So I'll be putting that on my cheeks. And then on the tip of my nose, a little bit on like the upper part of my bridge, a little bit on the forehead up here, and then above the cupid's bow. And I should just put a little bit on the chin. Now for lips, I'll be using this Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipstick in the color Dominatrix. Now, last but not least, I will be putting on my lashes, and that will complete today's look. All right, so here's the finished look, guys. I think it turned out pretty well. Get a little closer so you can see the details on the eyes again. And the lashes I used are Ardell lashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.